You sounded so good, Robin.
Back to life, back to reality, back to life, sing it, to reality. Yeah, yeah, back to life, back to reality. How y'all feeling? Alright. Let's go outside, let's go outside, outside,
Who's ready to go outside?
back to nature, just human nature. I'm getting on back to.
I think I'm done with the sofa. I think I'm done with the hall. I think I'm done with the kitchen table, baby. What are we gonna do? Come on. Let's go outside in the sunshine. I know you want to, but you can't say it. In the moonshine, take me to the places that I know. So my name, she says, don't you worry about the things I say. Yeah, got no friends and other faces, and the game that you gave away was worth playing. In the sunshine, I know you want to, but you can't say it. In the moonshine, take me to the places that I know. Yes, I've been there. Won't you do with me what you can? You see, I think about it all the time. 24/7, 24/7, saying all the time. I never really said it before. There's nothing between flesh and bone. There's nothing more. There's nothing more. There's nothing more. Back to nature, just human nature. Getting on back to. I think it's all in the sofa. I think it's all in the hall. I think it's all in the kitchen. Taking a plate and getting on in here. Come on. Let's go outside. Let's go outside in the sunshine. I know you want to, but you can't say it. Let's go outside. In the meantime, take me to the places that I know. You want the rest on it. Yes, I've been there. Won't you do with me what you can? You see, I think about it all the time. Service the community, 24/7, I see. thought we'd make this extra special tonight and have you come into George Michael's dressing room, yeah? Okay, so this jacket, normally this song is positioned a little differently in the set, so I run off and do it, but hey, I gotta tell you some fun stories about this show, okay? One of them being that this jacket kind of ties in the next story. We have had the wonderful blessing of having so many people brought into our lives because of this show, people that were very near and dear to George Michael. Close friends, close working associates, and one of those, well, let me tell you this fun story. Do we have any fans here of Miss Dita Von Teese? Anybody know who she is? Okay. Well, if you don't know who Dita Von Teese is, you need to look her up, because she's absolutely amazing, stunning pin-up model. She's a huge fan of George Michael, a good friend of George Michael's, and she was actually in his video for a song called Feeling Good. She was the whole video backdrop, splashing in a big champagne glass. Amazing. So we had the honor of playing her private 50th birthday party, which is absolutely amazing. Let me tell you something. I thought I knew rich people. Oh my gosh. I think the Lord was looking down at her home going, good Lord. That's as grand as one of heaven's mansions. It's absolutely stunning, high in the hills of Beverly Hills, seeing the Hollywood sign, performing right there on her living room floor. Dita was so amazingly kind. She had her chair pulled up and I sang most of the night right to her face. But at that party, does anybody remember the song, I Want Your Sex?
Oh, yes.
Do you remember the beautiful, absolutely stunning Asian model in that video? That was Miss Kathy Young. That was George Michael's girlfriend and makeup artist before he came out. She was at that party as well. And oh my gosh, what a lovely lady she was. If you go on my Instagram page, you'll see a picture of me and her and Dita, and it's like, you can tell the way my head's called, like, it's amazing. And she kept running in with her camera phone, getting this close to me, taking videos. Such a sweet smile, and she'd run away. And a few minutes later, she'd run back and run away. One of her friends came up and said, hey, she wants to apologize for kind of what she's doing, but she's getting quite emotional when she sees you. She says, you quite will remind her of a young George Michael, so she's really finding this enjoyable tonight. So we had that privilege of performing there, but also another highlight is a lot of times when you head out on a tour, you get assigned a backline crew, they bring in all the gear, you get assigned a sound personnel. We showed up for the beginning of a tour, and a gentleman came up excited to me and said, hey, I've been waiting for this moment for quite some time. I'm super excited to run sound for your show. I was George Michael's sound man for his cover-to-cover tour. Did anybody ever see that tour? Hey, well, part of that tour was the song that we're about to sing next. He was there for the filming of it in front of a live stadium audience, and that was a song called Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me, with Mr. Elton John. Do you remember that one? So that's where this jacket comes in, because it was like worn in the video. But it was amazing when I asked him, I said, tell me some really cool stories about George. And one thing he was saying, he said George really loved his tea. He always had to have his tea off the side of the stage and such. So this next song, let's see here. Well, I'm sorry. You're going to have to shout your hand. Okay. This is kind of awkward. I'm just grateful it's not bottoms. Okay, so we do have some Elton John fans in here tonight. Oh yeah! All right. Well, let's see here. I think we should start this one. Should we sing a little bit of Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me? You know, it'd be a beautiful sight, exactly that. Let's make it a story night here. Bring your cell phones out tonight. I can't lie. No darkness. How you doing up there? No, my picture was seeing fades black and white. This is a beautiful song. I'm on so pretty. Frozen here, on the ladder of my life, yeah. It's much too late to save myself from falling. I took a chance and change away the light. Watch you this way, yeah. I mean it when I met you. Close the door, you left me. Making it too elegant. I can't find all the right romantic lines. I can't find all the right romantic lines. But see me once and see the way I feel. Don't discard me, baby, no. Just because you think I'm in control. But these cuts I have, they need love to help them heal. Oh, don't let us go down. Thank you so much. You made that so special tonight. Hey, we're going to take a quick break. Go refill your drinks at the bar, because we're going to get crazy the second half. Okay, we'll see you in a little bit.